Hey guys, this is Reinhardt. This is the second Q&A actual thing. I decided to convert my vlogs to Q&A sections for the various reasons, and one of them actually allowing more interactivity with you guys. So let's start with some questions here. Reinhardt, what was the most fun you ever had in World of Warcraft? And I think it actually pertains to everybody. I think the most fun that we actually as a players ever had is when we were getting into the game in the beginning. I was very excited to actually PvE, get those upgrades, get those gear upgrades. When I was looking at the PvP, I'm like, oh my god, this is purple epic gear from the honor. I need to grind some honor. I was very excited and I had a blast out there. I think the most blast I actually ever had was when we were raiding Naxxramas, and our raid leader was a total dickhead. And I would basically just do a pet stay next to the mobs. We'll go attack the different wing mobs, and I would aggro those mobs with my pet and wipe the whole raid out. I was laughing my ass off with my cousin there. Yeah, I know it's not very noble, but it was fun as hell. Especially see him raging over Vent. That was perfect. Vladimir, Reinhardt, do you think that the Mr. Pandora would be more balanced? By the looks of it and looking at some videos, I would say it definitely goes towards that way. At least it's not going to be as bursty anymore. For fuck's sakes, finally I would say. The damage looks acceptable. There's a few kings need to work out. They need to equalize the healing, in my opinion. I think some classes may be healing too much and some don't. So we'll see how they're gonna actually plan it out. But so far it looks actually pretty promising. The only thing I'm gonna say is I'll be patient with Mr. Pandaria all the way till my annual pass is over, which is end of October. But if it's gonna be the same thing as the Cataclysm and they're not gonna care about PvP, then why would I actually as a PvPer care about the game anymore? So I would say I'll give it a good trial, give it a good run, but if it's not going to work out, it is not going to work out. Now the next question, Vladimir, where are you from? Where do you live? I live in Arizona, United States. And the thing about that is that I'm actually getting my Pledge of Allegiance today. I'm actually becoming a citizen in about like 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. So yeah, I'll be just like FPS Russia with an actual non-faking accent. Hello my friends, today I have a big gun to shoot. I'm gonna about to have a very good day. Anyway, so that's for the basic ones. The one question was why you are not with Evolve Gaming, are you not associated with them? And the answer to that is yes. I thought that they were doing something that's very beautiful, but I was sadly mistaken. They took me as more like a business outlook, and I did not like the business decision and raging, mostly by Strifian. If you don't know him, his channel name is Strifian Productions. So basically, in short thing, what happened is that they decided to go over the curse, and the curse offered the better payout, Razer sponsorship. That means that we had to actually ditch the SteelSeries sponsorship. They were promised that, and the active promotion and the Pro Champion, which is actually a very good deal overall for the community. And basically what happened is I told them, hey guys, don't do anything hasty decisions just yet, because we don't know, whatever they promised us might not come through, so don't do anything until we have a contract in our hands basically. But no, Strifian decided to make an announcement video saying we're going over to a new channel, which is Evolve Sports. And after that, I raged at him and I said, hey dude, what the heck are you doing? Are you kidding me? Wake up. Don't do anything before you have any contracts signed in. Don't do any hasty decisions. It's a basic rule of the business. And his answer was, Reinhardt, Vladimir, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing. Now, I don't really put a lot of age discrimination, but the guy is 17 years old. I'm 26 and I have a business degree in marketing. Maybe I know a few kings and maybe I've been around the block a little bit too much. And my camera guy stopped shaking. Please, for God's sake. And I'm getting a webcam next week, so you won't see any more shaking. So, yeah, in that sense, I actually felt pretty bad, because a 17-year-old told a 26-year-old to shut the fuck up. To your comparison is, how would you feel that, if you're 17 years old right now, how would you feel if the 8 years old guy will tell you to shut the fuck up and say, oh don't worry, he got this, he's smarter than you are. So needless to say, their deal did not follow up through, and they decided to, I was right, and they should not make any more announcements. And then the very next day, when I was working, I couldn't communicate with them, they actually decided to do 2 giveaways of SteelSeries towards the cursed new channel. The one that where they had to actually ditch the SteelSeries for Razer sponsorship. It was like backstabbing to the hardcore, and I was like, what kind of fucking genius actually did that? We decided that you're gonna wait. They're like, no, Curses looks like they're actually gonna follow up with it. And the thing is, they didn't. I don't blame Curse at all for that. I think that the whole thing was just a huge confusion, and I didn't talk to them personally. But they tried to do it, and they basically shit themselves up to the max. And needless to say that I actually spent about $150 towards the Valve gaming out of my own pocket, and they were like completely ignoring me. But the last nail on the coffin was actually when I released my Reinhardt video. It was ready to put out on the Valve channel, and I uploaded to a Dropbox for Streetfilm to check it out, and he's like, this is not good, I cannot put it. Freaking airplanes with a Dutch grip that has. And basically what they said actually is, what he said is, you have a disclaimer first and then the intro. It doesn't work. We have a template where you have to be putting intros instead of disclaimers. I'm like, dude, to me it doesn't sound correctly because I like to go from no sound, which is disclaimer, to an intro sound, to an editing sound, to a music sound. And he's like, Vladimir, I'm not arguing with you. This video is either you change it or it's not going up. And you know what? That's the point in time I was already fed up with fucking Streetfilm, the 17-year-old that managed their channel. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Bye-bye. I'm done. Just the next day I'm calling Douglas, and Douglas from Darmstadt, and he's like, dude, this is what we're doing, we need your help, please come back to us. He was being very, very good and very professional at this end, and decided, you know what, that shit doesn't work out, so I'm probably gonna go back to cooperating with Darmstadt. I'm sorry guys for the Thrive movement failing, and I guess for Evolve Gaming failing on my part. So I think what the best thing I decided is just to stick to my own guides and make them more generalized, so you guys can actually improve your game while watching my videos and having fun. So I'm apologizing for that in advance, but I'll do my best to actually keep up the good guides for you guys. So that would actually happen with the Evolve Gaming. Now the question, Vladimir, can I have your armory link, please? Please go to my channel and click on the helmets, the one you prefer. If you see there's a priest helmet, because I will be pretty serious about the Shadow Priest in the beginning of the Mist of Pandaria. So let's see. The last one is, why you're fanboying the Guild Wars too much? Because I absolutely love the mechanics. Do I have beta? Yes. Am I gonna be streaming? And not sure. Am I gonna be making videos? Fuck yeah, a ton actually. I have beta, I'm gonna get in over this weekend. There's no non-disclosure agreement, so I'm gonna rate that shit up. Literally. Oh yeah, last question. Reinhardt, you did RPGs with the Europeans and you also did RPGs with Americans. Which ones would you prefer? I think the only one I would prefer is strictly Europeans, because they are less, I guess, task-oriented guys. They're very more laid back. When I get in a group with the Americans, they're like, Reinhardt, why you're not Frost? You need to go Frost. Dude, Frost does too much damage. Go Frost Decay. I'm telling you, go Frost. You cannot come in if you're playing Frost. For Europeans like that, oh, you're playing Unholy? Hell yeah. This is a couple specs that the top European Unholy DKs are running. We really, really like Unholy DK. Show us what you got. I showed them what I got. They're like, oh, fuck yeah, we're keeping you, man. Good job. That was very, very easy. So, thanks guys for watching this Q&A section. Check out my Reinhardt video, which is pretty awesome. I worked really, really hard on it. A likes and favorites, of course, appreciated for that one, because I put literally dozens and dozens of hours into it. Thank you for watching, guys, and до свидания.